Hello, everyone, and welcome to another mini sky tonight. So one of the things I've been doing during the pandemic is being able to write to friends and family, whether it's letters or cards. And it got to me thinking about our address, and not only necessarily our address here on planet Earth, but the whole bigger picture. And just to kind of want to share with you folks the idea of how big our universe is and how tiny we are compared to the grand scheme of things. So let's start from planet Earth and work our way out. So many of you are familiar with when you're having to write a letter, you have to put your street address, you have to put your city, you have to put your state and country in some cases. So having to write all that information locates you specifically on a certain portion of our planet. So this is where we can kind of start our cosmic address. So you can kind of get the fine details a little bit, but so we're one person that exists on a specific street, in a specific town, in a specific state, in a specific country on the planet Earth, the beautiful blue marble in space. And from there, we expand out further to our solar system. We are but one of several planets going around the sun, and we're third inward. And now let's take the next step outward. We're a part of what is known as the local fluff, or its proper term is the local interstellar medium. And we kind of can see this with the sun. It's basically the excess material from our galaxy that is used to help create stars. Our sun pushes out some of this material, hence why we get what is known as the heliopause, and it pushes out this excess material. And from this excess material, we get hydrogen-rich compounds that are used to help create stars and planets. But that hydrogen-rich material is connected to other types of local interstellar mediums. Hence why it's kind of connected to what is known as the local bubble. A couple of stars are connected by this local bubble where some of that material is interconnected in between these two bubbles that create these stars. And within the local group of stars that are connected with one another, we all are a part of the Orion Cygnus arm in the Milky Way galaxy. So we are a part of this one long stretched arm in a several hundred light year galaxy. And it's a barred spiral galaxy. For the longest time, we thought, oh, it was a spiral galaxy, but further studies show that indeed it does have a bar. And from this galaxy, we are but one of several galaxies that are in what is known as the local group, basically a cluster of galaxies that are kind of tight knit together and kind of seem like they're orbiting one another and travel through space at the same rate. But this is where it starts getting trippy. So not only do we have these nearby galaxies that are a part of this local group, we're a part of what is known as the Virgo Cluster, or its Latin name is Supercolumus Virginis. It's basically the Virgo supercluster. We are but one galaxy of a local group that local group is a part of a bunch of other groups together. So this local group of galaxies all travel together out through space as well, but they're kind of, as you can kind of see, they're kind of like little bunches together. Now you may think, oh, this is bunches of stars. No, they're bunches of galaxies. So each little speck that you see in this image is an individual galaxy. So I know this is kind of mind-blowing right now, but it goes even further. We're a part of a huge local group that is interconnected. And that there's a little line that says local group in there that's colored in blue. That's us. And it's a tiny little speck compared to all of these clusters. And all these clusters are interconnected. And of course, that local supercluster, the Laniakea supercluster, is but one cluster of multiple different clusters of our observable universe. So we are quite literally close to a grain of sand in a huge, gigantic cosmos. It's mind-blowing just to think how big our universe is. So this was a fun little side note. I just wanted to kind of show you, give you like a mind-blowing experience of how big our universe is and why our study of space is really cool. So if there's a question you would love for me to answer, leave it down in the comments. If there's a topic you would love for me to cover over for another video, leave it down in the comments as well. And until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, and as always, never stop learning.